Hey guys, it's Jenna, and today I'm going to talk about the buzz cut. Yes, you can see it very plainly here. Um, so let's just get into it. Now, the reason I have a buzz cut is because I have a neurological condition. And having my hair cut like this reduces the pain that my hair can cause by touching my face. So basically, I have a neurological condition called trigeminal neuralgia, and anything that touches my face can cause extreme debilitating pain. If you want to know a little bit more about that, I'll leave a link to another video down in the description box. But getting back to the buzz cuts, um, when I was first diagnosed, I really did try to keep things as normal as they could be. And at that time, my hair was a little below my shoulders, my collarbone, that type of length. So I would pull it back, but throughout the day, it would kind of come loose and strands would hit my face. Um, at night, it was a nightmare. I mean, my hair was flying everywhere because I'm just not that person that can sleep with my hair pulled back. I just can't. Um, so I thought, well, what can I do to kind of help with this? So I thought, well, I'll cut it short and see. So I had it cut into a bob, about chin length. And at first I thought, well, this seems like a pretty good solution, because I could pull my hair back, just the front part, and it wasn't a big bunch of hair that was heavy on my head, and irritating, that way. Um, but strands were still falling down. Um, you know, I'm not the type, I just don't like wearing clips in my head, so in my hair. So I didn't like having to use extra clips to keep it back. Um, and even some of my areas around and through here, just playing with the clips was painful, just putting them in and taking them out and rearranging them throughout the day to get this piece or that piece of hair that fell out. It just became a nightmare. And at night, I mean, I was still running into the same issue because I had all this hair just going everywhere, you know, and it was touching my face, waking me up. So it just wasn't working out for me. And I had seen a lot of people with trigeminal neuralgia, um, with buzz cuts. And my initial thought was, the vibrations from the clippers can cause pain, around the front part of the face, because that's where the trigeminal nerves are, one of the areas where they're located. And I thought, well, I don't want to have to go into a salon all the time, or even do it myself and keep, my hair cut down, in a buzz cut. So my next step was I went to a pixie cut. And that did not solve anything at all because I was constantly having to trim it. And I was having to try to cut it in a way to where the bangs would be so short that they wouldn't be like touching my forehead, and places that are really prone to causing me a lot of pain. So basically, I ended up giving the buzz cut another look. And I thought, well, if I can maybe do it myself and I can do it quickly and just go straight through my head, not, you know, try to get it done perfectly or, get all the technical parts of it right, then maybe I can rock that look. And honestly, the look part of it was the last thing on my mind. I just wanted a better quality of life. And so I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it. And I said, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So I took the clippers that I had at home, um, and I put them on a 3 guard, 3 or 4. I can't remember the first time. It may have been a 4. And I just went for it. I did my whole head. And I have to tell you, it was the best decision I have made. It has improved my quality of life in a lot of ways. At night, I am not worried about those hairs hitting my face because look, none of them are long enough to touch my face. I mean, that's obvious. But, and then during the day, I'm not having to worry about styling my hair in a way to keep it out of my face. So it really is a twofold solution for me as someone with trigeminal neuralgia. Now, the part about, keeping it shaved down and clipped down, that's not even a worry for me either because now I do it so short. I'm doing it on either a 1 or a 2. And when I do that, I mean, it takes a long time to grow out to the point where I need to clip it again. So, I'm looking at about, 2, maybe 3 months before I'm having to run the clippers through my head again. And when I do it myself, I don't have to worry about, the stylist wanting to be technical or wanting to get it to look a certain way, that's fashionable. I'm just going through there and I'm doing it myself and getting it done. Because at the end of the day, I mean, a buzz cut's a buzz cut, I mean, I think very few people are going to be able to tell, if it's not executed perfectly, especially with my cuts being so short. Now, as my buzz cut grows out, there are different places that will grow out faster than others. That's just how, everyone's hair grows in anyway. But I don't let that worry me too much. You know, I'm not in a profession where I have to worry too much about um, how I look, just to be honest. So, thankfully I do have that component, working on my side. Now, I will say, if you are someone who has trigeminal neuralgia and you are considering a buzz cut, try it. Try it. I promise you it's going to improve your quality of life in at least some way. And right now, buzz cuts have come into, I would say, mainstream fashion. I mean, many high profile celebrities, on the female side, are rocking out buzz cuts. So, regardless of whether you like some of them or not, I'm not a huge, like trendsetter, and I don't really look at all the trends. But regardless of whether you like that particular look or you think it's, what they call fashion forward or not, um, you know, it does kind of help in terms of when you're going out and being seen that these things are in fashion because I don't know, it kind of makes you feel less alone when you are, a woman like me that has a super short buzz cut. And right now, mine has grown out quite a bit. So typically I just wear it like basically almost bald. Um, so, it being in fashion is just another perk that's happening right now. So if you're worried about the looks part of it, kind of keep that in mind too. Now, I will say, for me, quality of life comes before looks every day of the week. I mean, there is nothing that I know of that's going to get me to say, oh, I'm more concerned about my looks than my quality of life. That's just not me. Now, you may be different, and if you are, then, you've got a whole host of other things to consider. But I highly suspect if you're like me and you have trigeminal neuralgia, you are really focused on improving your quality of life. And the buzz cut has done it for me. Now, I want to add to this as well that buzz cutting your head opens up the option of wigs. So if you are concerned that there may be times when you want to look a certain way, you can go out and invest in a good quality wig that you can just put on for those special occasions. And when they're done, you take it off and you've got that quality of life back again. So, think about that as well. And, just like with buzz cuts coming into vogue and, being a big trend right now for women, wigs are more available now than ever before, especially high quality, realistic looking wigs. Not the ones that kind of look like, you're playing, with kids' toys, but really high quality, like lace front wigs. And you can get online. I personally have never owned a wig. But it is something that I am interested in looking into for special occasions, if it's something I wanted, if that's something that I decide I want to do. But my main point here is that the buzz cut has improved dramatically my quality of life as someone with trigeminal neuralgia. It has, just leaps and bounds made a huge difference. And if you are someone that suffers from trigeminal neuralgia and you're not sure about buzzing your hair off, I want you to think about it and really go back and give it a second look. You can do it yourself quickly to avoid pain of clippers and all that in the salon. Buzz cuts for women are in fashion right now. You can get a high quality wig to wear during special occasions if that's something that concerns you. And when you have a buzz cut, you don't have to worry about styling your hair. Washing your hair is so much easier. So much easier. I basically run my hands through and then I rinse. I'm not having to fight with gobs of hair to get my scalp clean. So, it's just a wonderful experience all the way around. It reduces the amount of things I have to do to improve my quality of life. Now, if you are someone that maybe doesn't specifically have trigeminal neuralgia, but you have chronic pain in general, or you're just looking for an easier, more minimal lifestyle, I want you to really think about buzz cutting your head for all the reasons I just mentioned, and also because it's going to free up time, it's going to free up energy, and it's going to free up your mind. If your hair is your crown and glory and it's something that, really is the core or critical piece of your identity, then, maybe you don't want to buzz cut your hair. But if you are, not huge on that type of thing, especially when it comes to changing your hairstyle, give it a try. Give it a try. For all these reasons and more. If you have any other reasons that you can think of why a buzz cut is the best cut, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what your experience has been with buzz cuts, if you're considering a buzz cut. And please take a minute to subscribe and click the bell for notifications so that you can stay on top of the latest content. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.